All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to try and deconstruct a piece of writing that is, let's be honest, pretty dense and chaotic. And that's on purpose. Our job is to find the signal inside all of that noise, and we're going to do it together.
I mean, right out of the gate, the text hits you with lines like this: cold salami. It feels completely out of left field, you know? It's designed to make you just stop and think, wait, what am I even reading? And trust me, it doesn't get any clearer. A few lines later, you get this. It's this jumble of sounds and ideas that feels like it almost means something, but then it just slips away. It's all about building this sense of disorientation. And just when you think you might be getting your footing, you get hit with a line that honestly reads like some kind of pop culture fever dream. By this point, you're just staring at this wall of text, and it seems almost impossible to break through.
So, the question we all have is, what does any of this actually mean? And look, if you're feeling a bit lost right now, that's okay. That's exactly the point. The author wants you to feel that chaos before they reveal the pattern that's hidden inside. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking this entire puzzle, the one single phrase that makes sense of the cold salami and everything else, is buried right there in the middle of it all? This line right here, this is our Rosetta Stone. My liberty has a shadow cast of crucibles. This single poetic line is the central idea, the metaphor that completely reframes everything we've just read. So, before we go any further, let's make sure we're all on the same page here. A crucible. What is it? Well, it's a severe test, a major trial. It's a situation where all these intense, concentrated forces come together to forge something new. Just keep that definition in your head. So with that idea of a crucible, we can see what's happening. The text is personifying liberty, yeah, as in Lady Liberty, as a figure, a she, who is going through a whole series of these modern-day trials, these crucibles. So all those chaotic lines, they're not random at all. They're actually descriptions of her struggles. And right here, this is where you can see how the madness starts to decode. That line about wages, that's not a random thought. It's a really sharp commentary on economic hardship. Common sense becoming a commodity? Well, that's pointing to a commercialized society that's losing its core wisdom. And the demand for signatures and paperwork? That's all about the bureaucratic forces that just wear away at our very identity. You see? These are the crucibles. So, now that we have our key, let's go back and just watch as all those confusing puzzle pieces start to snap into place. Remember this line that felt so totally out of place? Just above the wage? When you see it through the lens of Liberty's crucible, it's suddenly not random at all, is it? It's a sharp, painful observation about economic struggle in America. And the poetic imagery just keeps going. The text asks, who, her, she, and then describes a chocolate tear. The source analysis points to this being Lady Liberty herself, weeping this bittersweet tear for the state of the nation. It's such a powerful and sorrowful image. So we're starting to understand Liberty's trials, but the author's arguing this isn't just about some symbolic statue. It feels like the whole disorienting style is meant to mirror the chaotic nature of modern life itself. The crucible becomes personal, and that's exactly where the text pivots next. And here it is, the pivot. The perspective suddenly shifts from she, that's Liberty, to I. The narrator claims to be not just one person, but a reflection of the many. So the crucial point here is the struggle isn't just Liberty's anymore, it's ours. The text then lists these massive societal challenges that connect the individual experience to the collective one. We're talking poverty, pollution, revolution. Revolution! These aren't abstract problems for a statue to deal with. They're the crucibles that affect every single one of us. And this really is the ultimate message of the text. It's mapping out a journey. It starts with that feeling of being a single person, the one and only, facing all these struggles alone. But it ends with the realization that we are all in this together, that we need to become the one and all. So the text doesn't just diagnose the chaos, it actually offers a purpose born right out of it. The message is that surviving our own crucibles isn't the end of the journey, it's just the beginning. The real test is whether we can then become the guiding light for the next person who has to enter that fire. The question it leaves us with isn't just what it all means, but what that meaning now demands of us.